and put them back on, she's probably okay after that. And then I need the same one for the dressing. What if I put the dressing in the cornbread and I'm gonna tumble it up and mix the same thing with the dressing? So not big, but big enough. Hey, kind of fun.
multiple energy blasts in which Raikon begins to counter, Raikon then condescendingly, as he's countering, went along to reply, "Now you're talking my kind of language, but in order for you to do that, you'll have to actually beat me first." Now it's my turn, with Raikon then firing a massive energy blast at Murno. What Murno does is latch onto the energy blast and not allowing it to directly hit him, with Murno then commenting, "This is nothing. As soon as I destroy this, I will tear your head clean off your body." But with Murno not knowing that Raikon had just teleported behind him, Raikon then went along to tell him, "Not if I blow yours clean off your body first." In really coming up with a method in outsmarting Murno, as he then went along to fire another blast from behind him, Raikon then went along to tell him, "I will mount your head as the ultimate trophy when I kill you. Take this." And with the blast having to slowly approach Murno, Murno then went along to respond, "I will not be defeated like this, mortal scum." And as the two blasts wind up smashing into each other, Murno then winds up creating a portal above him and using that as leeway to escape the oncoming attack, and through this, Murno winds up countering by punching Raikon in the face through his portal and telling him, "I told you I cannot be beaten so easily." And with Raikon stumbling back, he then went along to say to himself, "His power just spiked. That trick is getting very annoying. Is that all you're going to do to counter me with? Magic tricks? That won't work on me again, I promise." And with Murno shown stepping through the portal once more, he then went along to acknowledge Raikon by telling him, "You are by far the most fascinating creature I've yet to engage with in the 7th. Your ambition and power is very different compared to the other Saiyans I've battled against. But don't assume that you've won. I'm hiding so much more power from you. How do you even know if I'm not toying around with you? These are the questions you'll never have the answers to. I've been a little too lenient with you, Saiyan. Your ego and pride are beginning to fight for you. There is still so much more that I didn't show you yet, so before you think this is over, make sure your opponent isn't breathing before celebrating. I promise you this won't go as you think it will," with Raikon responding, "Then show me what you're hiding then. If there is more you've yet to show me, then you might as well show me what you can do before this battle is over then." And Murno proceeds to do just that by further creating 2 Destructo Disc-like attacks and then replying, "With pleasure, worm. I am going to slice you into pieces and I'm going to enjoy every last second of it as I do. Are you ready?" With Raikon then surprising Murno by creating not 1, but 2 energy blades on his hand by then telling him, "I have a few tricks of my own for you to see." "I'm ready." With Murno then smiling and responding, "I am going to enjoy this very, very much." Raikon then went along to tell him, "As am I. I'm going to show you why I am the most advanced Saiyan warrior to ever live. Now show me what you can do," as only then the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, it seems like the battle involving both Murno and Raikon is now just about to intensify a lot more than how it did before, with Murno insinuating that he is in fact hiding so much more power than what he's letting off, which of course has been proven before, and one of the reasons for this is because Murno really wants to gauge himself to find out how strong Raikon really is, and further pairing off with the Saiyan to see if in fact he is his equal, as we've seen Murno do with others before. But the question now is, how strong can Raikon currently get with Super Saiyan Blue mixed in with Super Saiyan 4, and will this power be enough to hold himself off against Murno, or is Murno actually hiding more than what he's letting off, as of course we are currently working on the next manga chapter which will be debuted on the channel. So again, if of course you guys are new to the channel and simply love Dragon Ball, then I do encourage you all to smash that subscribe button, turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single video, as well as slapping that like button down below by giving this video a big thumbs up, as we are going to have a massive like goal for this video. If we can smash out 5,000 likes on this video, then I will try my very best to give you guys the next manga chapter of Raikon vs. Murno in just about 2 to 3 days, and it's something you guys don't want to miss out on, because as of course this fight is beginning to progress and things are really starting to get heated between the two, bear in mind, the Grand Priest is now fully aware of what's going on involving the two, so we may actually end up getting an involvement from the Grand Priest if he ends up making it there in time. But the question going forward from here is, by the time that happens, will Murno completely eviscerate Raikon, or is it possible for Raikon to conjure enough power to finally put Murno down? To that, you're going to have to find out in the next manga chapter video. So again, thank you all so much for your time. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the new merchandise that we have located down in the description box below at teespring.com. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all those other social media platforms, including my secondary and third channels. You guys are going to find some really entertaining and really different content on there. Thank you all once again for watching. I appreciate your time. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on Unreal and Gaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to Unrelent Gaming.
Also follow Unrelent Gaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead. Oh, did someone say Unrelent Gaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Breezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest Unreal Gaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
You're watching Unrelent Gaming. This is Beerus, the god of destruction. Make sure you subscribe to Unrelent Gaming and push the like button for me, or else I'll Hakai you from existence.
Oh, and do make sure to watch the entire video all the way through. And follow Unrelent Gaming on both Instagram and Twitter.
Whiz, enough. On to the video.
As the battle within Universe 11 now continues to intensify, with Dispo, Topo, and Jiren having to be faced off against Murno, the stakes are now at its absolute highest following the events of the previous manga chapter video, with Jiren shown having to shatter through his limits and doing what he can to not only survive against Murno, but to do everything in his ability to make sure that Murno no longer continues to not only harm Universe 11, but the entirety of the multiverse itself. The question going forward is, does Jiren possess the necessary powers to take down Murno by himself, or is Murno somehow playing into Jiren's hand and creating the illusion that he's going to beat him, only for it to backfire by the very end? If you are new to the channel and of course have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, and want to be kept up to date with everything in regards to Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Super manga, and everything involving the Dragon Ball IP, then I do encourage you guys to go on over and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single video on this channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to see what the future holds in regards to the Dragon Ball franchise. And with all that being said, I want to thank you all so much for your support, and let's dive straight into the video. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of Murno vs. Universe 11 manga chapter special, with Jiren having to be shown observing how Murno was once again able to survive his attack. With Jiren visibly frustrated and angry at the idea of him being unable to defeat Murno, he then goes on to put this into question by asking, "You think because you were able to endure that last attack that it means you've won? I'm far from finished," with Murno responding, "Then by all means come and prove it to me then. Because based on what I'm seeing, you're hanging on to your last leg." And with Jiren shown charging on in, he then responds, "We'll see who's going to be standing on their last leg." And with Jiren shown attacking, Murno then went along to tell Jiren, "Foolish trooper. Has it not dawned on you yet?" With Jiren's hand having to be shown going right through, he then asks, "What the?" "I am beyond your understanding," says Murno, as he then ends up reappearing by having to backhand Jiren and telling him, "And as such, I will not fall by the hands of simple creatures like you. Once I've gathered all that I need, your flame will be extinguished." "That move of his just now," Jiren says as he ends up landing on his feet, "I've seen that somewhere before. Could it be?" "Nifty, wasn't it?" Murno says. "Universe 6's mightiest assassin hit. You can thank him for that. He was quite the troublesome fighter, but all of that has already been taken care of. A shadow decoy using his time skip. Are you beginning to see now how utterly helpless you are against me? Or do you need more of a reminder of just what you're up against? Unlike the others, I can still sense a great power lurking within you, trooper. Bring it out. You don't have long either. You're on borrowed time, remember? Hurry now, unless you finally give up. The clock's ticking," with Jiren responding, "Now I see. If you think using his time skip will work, then you're in trouble. I beat him even with his time skip, so that trick won't work on me again now that I know. Using other people's techniques won't get you very far with me. And I'm just getting started," with Murno responding, "You think this is a joke? You are barely able to stand to me, yet you still believe that you're in control of this battle? You are either more foolish than I gave you credit for, or you're hiding something from me. And whatever it is, I will find out, one way or another. But let's just say you do somehow get past me. Once my original body and power is restored, then there will be nothing in this world that will save you." And with Jiren then taking initiative, he then ends up charging right up by telling Murno, "Then I'll just have to smash your original body after I'm done crushing your clones." And as soon as Jiren is shown getting right in front of Murno, Murno then went along to ask him, "You repugnant creature, do you think attacking me like this is going to work? Who said I would be doing this alone?" As Jiren then suddenly vanishes, Murno then puts this into question by commenting, "He vanished. What trick is this worm planning? You think running away is going to help? What good will that do? Who said he was running?" As out of nowhere, God of Destruction Toppo ends up getting right behind Murno. As he then went on to grab Murno and holding him in place, Murno is shown visibly angry as he goes on to comment, "The barbarian. How are you still alive? Grabbing me won't work, and once I'm freed, I'm going to tear your head clean off your shoulders." "I can't hold him forever," Jiren, Toppo screams. "Blast him! Do it now! We don't have much time left." As Jiren is shown charging up for a massive attack, Jiren then goes on to tell Toppo, "Good job, Toppo. Do as we had practiced, and let's finish him off once and for all. On my signal, don't hold anything back. This next attack should finish him for good." So Jiren and Toppo had this planned out for a very long time, in wanting to use this specific strategy for someone else, but instead now having to employ this onto Murno, as of course Jiren is shown charging up his attack. Jiren then continues, "We cannot chance him surviving this. Put everything you have into this attack. So you think you've got us all figured out, do you?" says Jiren. "It doesn't matter what you claim to be. There will be nothing that will help you survive this one. Toppo, power up! Leave nothing behind." And as Toppo does, he then went along to tell Murno, "This is for all of the innocent people you've slaughtered, you coward. Don't place your faith in enduring what's about to happen. You will regret ever coming here." With Murno asking, "What are the two of you doing? Release me right now, beast! Unhand me!" And with Dispo shown having to fully stand back up, he then comments, "Jiren and Toppo are going through with their synchronized attack. Do it! Turn that sucker's lights out!" As Toppo tells Murno, "You brought this onto yourself. You will both fail, false god, says Murno, because even though Murno is being held in place, he is surely enough confident that in fact he will survive, and with Jiren then in position, he then tells Topo, on my signal, your days are numbered, fallen angel, and with Topo then quickly sticking his arms out, he then shouts, Supreme Hakai! Jiren, now! And as soon as Topo then pushes Murno forward, Murno then goes on to ask, what's this? As only then God of Destruction Topo winds up firing a massive Hakai blast right behind Murno that ultimately enough is sending Murno right towards Jiren's direction, and with Murno looking back, he then utters, damn you! As he only then ends up nearing Jiren ever so closer, Jiren then went along to comment, thank you, Topo. And now, it's over, Angel. Now disappear! As Jiren ends up firing a massive blast right towards Murno, it's almost as if Murno now is about to get sandwiched in between both of their attacks, because on one hand you have Jiren firing off a massive attack of his own, and then on the other you have God of Destruction Topo launching a Supreme Hakai attack and having to trap Murno in, and because of this we get to see how both of these attacks are literally smashing Murno in, and as soon as Topo then ends up teleporting right in front of Dispo, he then went on to grab Dispo's arm by telling him, hurry Dispo, we must leave this planet immediately. This entire planet is about to explode and we cannot risk being here any longer. Our attacks have trapped him. It's only a matter of time before everything is destroyed. We must hurry and leave now. And as we get to see how Jiren ends up creating a massive barrier around him, Jiren further went along to tell both Topo and Dispo, leave this planet and get as far away from this solar system as you can, Topo. I am not leaving until he is dead. And with Topo looking up at Jiren, he then went along to ask him, but Jiren, what if it doesn't work? We can't just leave you here alone. Come with us, or let me stay with you. As Jiren responds, there's no time to be talking. Leave now, Topo. And with the Galactic Patrol ship then having to be shown arriving, Topo comments, our ship. Jiren, please, it's too dangerous. I said leave. Do it now, Jiren utters. With Murno now having to succumb to both of these attacks at once, Murno then went along to shout, what have you done? A merged attack? Cursed you mortals, this will not stop me. I will not be destroyed by you. I won't! And as Topo and Dispo quickly make their way to the ship, Topo went along to shout, Dispo, hurry! Kunchi, fire up the rockets and let's go right now! With Kunchi responding, but sir, what about Jiren? Isn't he still on the planet? With Topo responding, Jiren's order was to stay. We must leave this second. He cannot hold the target back any longer. We have to leave now. Fire the boosters and let's go! Because now that the attacks are beginning to intensify and merging into one, right before leaving the planet, Topo went along to comment, please survive, Jiren. Do not fall to him. And with Jiren shown surrounding himself within a barrier and holding the blast back, Dispo went on to shout out his friend's name, as of course this was going to be the last time he might have seen him, and with the entire planet then having to be shown basically being overtaken by both of these attacks having to merge into one, Jiren is shown literally having to be blown away, as of course the entire planet just ends up exploding right in the middle of space over out on the God of Destruction Belmont's planet. He is then shown having to be fed grapes as he went along to utter, more grapes, and feed them to me just the way I like it. Lord Belmont, Margarita says, do you sense that too? As Belmont stops, he then responds, it's Jiren. Something's happened. And if what the Grand Priest had said is true, then it's likely that Murno is here. Come, Margarita, let's go see what's going on, as only then the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, this is without question Universe 11's trump card in the idea that both Jiren and Topo had to combine their attacks along with Jiren having to stay back in making sure that Murno does not walk away from this with his life, only because Jiren, Topo, Dispo, everybody now knows that someone like Murno cannot possibly be kept around, so to reassure that Murno is in fact dead and gone, Jiren decided to stay back while of course his friends leave. But the question is, what is going to be the fate of both Jiren and Murno, and what exactly are both Margarita and Belmont going to do once of course they end up inevitably arriving onto the scene, as of course we are currently working on the next manga chapter to this video, which of course will be available on the channel in the next couple of days if the like goal is met, which of course the ultimate like goal for this video is going to be 6,000 likes, and if of course we can smash out 6,000 likes on this video, then not only am I going to be inclined in giving you guys the manga chapter a lot sooner, but given the fact that it's quite interesting if you guys had picked up on the idea that Murno had visited Universe 6 and that he had come across Hit, learned about his time skip, along with many other things, which of course to those who don't understand, all of this takes place simultaneously as the same battle in Universe 7 does with Goku, Beerus, and Vegeta, so everything at some point is all going to come to a culmination in having to lead up to Murno's ultimate merger, and I can't wait to introduce the overall element to the conclusion of this story by having to reveal what the fate of Jiren is going to be, what the fate of Murno is going to be. So again, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Once more, thank you all so much for watching, thank you all so much for your time. If you guys are new, smash that subscribe button, give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you guys have not checked out the previous Murno videos, then you guys can go on ahead and find those located down in the description box below. Thank you all once more for watching. I can't wait to introduce not only the following chapters to this story, but also the conclusion that's ultimately going to lead up to the original story. So again, thank you all so much for your time. Hey guys, before this video begins, be sure to follow me on Instagram. All the latest and 2 of them now. No matter, I will do what I must.
You're watching Unreal Ant Gaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You're watching Unreal Ant Gaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to
by the special as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super.
You're watching Unreal Ant Gaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level?
If and when he does in fact find Jiren, does Jiren possess the necessary power to handle Murno by himself, or is Murno simply going to obliterate Jiren and anyone else who stands before him? As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of Murno vs. Universe 11 manga chapter special, with Murno finally arriving within Universe 11, he then went along to address both Dispo and Topo by telling them, so this is the 11th, and here I was hoping to come across its mightiest warrior, and instead, I am greeted by you two. You don't seem very strong, not compared to me that is, but I wanted to stop by and pay your friend Jiren a visit. So tell me, where exactly is he? I owe him for his interference in the 7th. So let's cut to the chase instead of wasting time. I know you know him. You are all a part of the Pride Troopers, right? So since you're all friends, I figured it was best to ask you, since you would know exactly where he is. Now we can do this one of 2 ways. We could do this the easy way, and you can tell me where he is and I could just kill the 2 of you and move on, or you could refuse and have me bathe this universe in your blood. Now what's it going to be? Where is your precious Jiren? And with Dispo having to be the first one to talk back, he then went along to tell Murno, yeah right, as if we'd give up that information to someone who looks like they were smacked in the face with a blow dryer. It's best if you go back to where you came from before you get hurt. And with Topo having to intervene, he quickly cut in by addressing Dispo by telling him, there's something very unusual about him, Dispo. He's not someone to take lightly here. I sense a great power, and with Topo having to address Murno directly, he went along to then ask, and who exactly are you supposed to be? You don't look like any ordinary criminal. What do you want with Jiren? As Murno went along to respond, who am I is of no concern to you, but since you're going to die anyway, I might as well inform you as to who I am. My name is Murno. I was the once great angel of the mighty Universe 13 before its destruction by the hands of that rotten Omni King. Your friend Jiren fumbled my plans in the 7th, and I was looking to destroy him as a token for getting in my way and attacking me. Now unless you
What you gonna do?